Greetings, everyone. So, we're coming up to the end of the Blu-ray updates, finally getting everything that I got over the course of the holidays out of the way. Just a few more single releases to go through, which we're going to cover this time, and then next time, we've got a couple of big deluxe collector's editions, so I wanted to give those ones videos of their own to sort of give them time to breathe and give them proper in-depth coverage. So, what's up today? I'll give you a hint. Going Batty with cool, salty boobs. Today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Alrighty, well, as far as Going Batty goes, I'm very happy to report that I picked up Part 2 of The Dark Knight Returns. Just watched this last night as a double bill with Part 1, and holy crap is it awesome. I think this now takes the cake as the all-time greatest Batman movie of all time. It's right up there with all the good animated ones. Mask of the Phantasm, Under the Red Hood, Year One. It is fan-freaking-tastic. They really did a great job of adapting what many thought was an unadaptable graphic novel. In terms of extra features here, we have a digital comic excerpt from the graphic novel The Dark Knight Falls, which is the last part of the four-part Dark Knight Returns saga. Plus Superman vs. Batman When Heroes Collide, that's the making-of feature. The Joker laughing in the face of death. And from the DC Comics Vault, 3 bonus cartoons. We actually have 2 episodes of Batman the Animated Series on there, and an episode from Brave and the Bold, I think. Yeah, so really, really good stuff. I definitely highly recommend it, whether you're a fan of the original graphic novel or not, or just a Batman fan. Definitely check out Batman The Dark Knight Returns. It is fantastic. Okay, next up, a few that basically were just going really cheap on Boxing Day, and I decided to grab them. First up, I don't care what anybody says. I will always think she's hot, and I will always be madly in love with her. Who am I talking about? Of course, Angelina Jolie. Who else would it be? You thought I was going to say Mila Jovovich, didn't you? Well, she's the other one. But Angelina Jolie, I will always just be madly in love with. So I had to pick this one up. Salt. There you go. Where basically she plays a master of disguise super spy on the run from people who want to kill her or whatever. But this apparently is quite a deluxe edition. It's actually got the original theatrical version plus 2 different extended cuts. Unlock exclusive never before seen footage with 3 versions of the film. Original theatrical version plus 2 additional extended cuts not seen in theaters. Special features include the ultimate female action hero, spy disguise, the looks of Evelyn Salt, radio interview with director Philip Noyce, and filmmaker's commentary. And then we've got a bunch of Blu-ray exclusive special features. We have Salt Declassified, an undercover look at the secrets of making salt, The Real Agents, the modern master of the political thriller Philip Noyce, False Identity, Creating a New Reality, and a Spy Cam picture-in-picture track. So, pretty cool. I'm definitely looking forward to checking this out. Sounds kind of like a, James Bond, Jason Bourne kind of thing, but with Angelina Jolie being awesome. Another one of hers I really want to pick up one of these days and check out is Wanted. I've heard that Wanted is really good. But yeah, that one and Salt I just always see around, and I always wanted to pick them up. I just never got around to it, but it was going dirt cheap on Boxing Day. I think it was like $5. And $5 for 3 cuts of the movie and that pile of extras, I'd say that's a pretty darn good deal. Alrighty, next up we have a classic from just such a delicious hunky beefcake of a man, Paul Newman in Cool Hand Luke. Yes, I'm straight as an arrow, but I cannot deny that he's one good-looking young stud in that cover pic there. Alrighty, so with Cool Hand Luke, again, it was just cheap on Boxing Day. I'd always heard of this movie, but never seen it. I understand it's considered one of Paul Newman's all-time greats, so naturally I wanted to check it out. And I always liked his stuff, and the man made some really killer salad dressing, I have to say, and pasta sauce. I actually did try the Newman's Own Alfredo pasta sauce a few months ago, and it's fantastic. And the cool thing about his salad dressings and pasta sauces is actually all the profits go to charity. So, yeah, he was not only a good-looking hunky beefcake of an actor and a fine actor, but also quite the philanthropist, apparently, and his legacy lives on with a long line of Newman's Own products. So, basically, I really like the sound of this from the description. Just for those of you who aren't familiar with the film, I'll just quickly read the back here. His crime, nonconformity. His sentence, the chain gang. Paul Newman plays one of his best-loved roles as Cool Hand Luke, the loner who won't or can't bend to the arbitrary rules of his captivity. A cast of fine character actors, including George Kennedy in his Oscar-winning role of Dragline, and the indelible Jo Van Fleet as Luke's mother, give Newman solid support. And Strother Martin is the captain who taunts Luke with the now legendary line, "What we've got here is failure to communicate." I just can't talk today. No failure here. With rich humor and vibrant storytelling power, Cool Hand Luke succeeds resoundingly. Well, yeah, definitely going to enjoy checking that one out. So, special features, we've got a new digital transfer from restored picture and audio elements. I wouldn't really call it a special feature. I would just call that special. Commentary by historian and Newman biographer Eric Lax. New documentary, A Natural-Born World Shaker, Making Cool Hand Luke, and the original theatrical trailer. So, not too shabby. Yeah, and of course in those eco packs that we all love to hate. There we go. So Cool Hand Luke, can't go wrong there. That was actually one of the last things I bought on Boxing Day. One of you guys actually mentioned that you had picked it up on Boxing Day as well, and I had seen it and I thought, oh yeah, I had my eye on that, but didn't really grab it. But then I went back the next day and I got it. I thought, what the hell? It's only like $5 with my discount. I think brought it down to like $4 something. So, and finally, from the man who brought us such classic, wonderful, finely crafted masterpieces of film, such as the original RoboCop, just a biting satire of corporate America in a wonderful sci-fi setting and mixed in with the story of resurrection and redemption, plus some great action. Starship Troopers, another biting satire, this time of fascism and corrupt governments, and just a lot of really good dark humor and spectacular action sequences throughout. Total Recall, another fantastic sci-fi actioner, largely considered one of Schwarzenegger's best. Basic Instinct, just fantastic thriller of a movie, which I actually still haven't seen. I've got the Ice Pick edition there. One of you guys sent it to me, and I still need to sit down and watch it. So, I am, of course, talking about acclaimed Dutch filmmaker Paul Verhoeven. But, as good as all of those films were, I think we can all agree unanimously that his greatest work of art, his greatest achievement as a master filmmaker was, without question, Showgirls. Yes, I got Showgirls. The funny thing is, this is actually the second time I've owned Showgirls. I used to have it on Laserdisc, and that was the first time I had actually seen it, was the Laserdisc edition. This, of course, is just boob-tacular. If you ever wanted to see Elizabeth Berkley from Saved by the Bell naked for long periods of time and dry humping people a lot, then this is your movie. Clearly, she was going all hardcore, wanting to shake her nice girl image from Saved by the Bell, and yeah, where is she now? I think she did Showgirls, and it's like, done. I don't know. I haven't really seen her in much of anything. The funny thing is, this has a really good cast. You've got Elizabeth Berkley, you got Kyle MacLachlan, who's an actor I've always liked, Gina Gershon, Robert Davi. There's a lot of really notable actors in this, and you'll recognize a lot of character actors and such you'll recognize almost immediately. But it's just such an awful movie. So why did I get it? Because it's one of those awful movies that is freaking hilarious. It is just hilarious to watch this movie, and it's like a train wreck of awfulness. For example, now, follow me for a second here. There is the most random gang rape scene, I think, in the history of cinema in this film. Now, don't get me wrong. Rape is no laughing matter. I do not consider it a joking thing, and I think people who make rape jokes are disgusting. However, in the context of it being a film where they're trying to do a dramatic scene to elicit emotional response from the viewer, this gang rape scene fails dismally. In fact, it's so ridiculous and so random that you actually, dare I say it, find yourself laughing, because it just doesn't work. It has exactly the opposite of the intended effect. I don't know what the hell happened. Where did Paul Verhoeven go wrong? Did he just go insane one day? I don't know. But here you go. This is what we got for special features. Pole dancing, finding your inner stripper. Lap dance tutorial featuring the world-famous girls of Scores. The greatest movie ever made, audio commentary by David Schmader. Showgirls Fact Up Trivia. a Showgirls diary and the original theatrical trailer. So there you go. I think the general cinema-loving public has embraced Showgirls for what it was never intended to be, but has become a cult classic of cheesy trash. And in that, it is entertaining for all the reasons it was never intended to be entertaining. But it is entertaining, and that's why I got it. Plus, it was going for $5. And this is the 15th anniversary edition, so it's pretty nice. They actually had a big deluxe DVD edition of it as well that came with like tassels you could stick on your nipples, and it came with, I think, a deck of cards and a couple of shot glasses. It was like just the Ultimate Cheese Fest edition. I was kind of disappointed they didn't use the original poster cover. See if I can find a picture of it. This is the original poster here, which I thought was just a nice, elegant, simplistic bit of graphic design. I really actually like that a lot. That's what the Laserdisc had that on the cover. And I always thought it was a really effective piece of art, but oh well. For whatever reason, they just went with Elizabeth Berkley, all glittery. Go figure. Anyway, that is it for the single DVD. Shame on me. Not DVD. Those Blu-ray DVDs. Yeah. That is it for the Blu-ray updates for the holiday season. Well, this is it for the single ones anyway. Next up, as I mentioned in the intro, we do have a couple of collector's editions. Going to do a video each based on those, give them their own space. Kind of saved the best for last. Got some couple of pretty awesome big releases over the holidays, and can't wait to tell you about them already. But that'll have to wait till next time. So until then, thanks for watching, and sayonara. Going Batty with cool, salty... Fuck, what was it again? Batty with cool, salty boobs. Yes.